Have you ever wished you could wake up each day feeling a profound sense of peace, purpose, and unshakable joy, feeling centered regardless of life's challenges? Imagine moving through the world with a quiet self-assurance, knowing you can face any obstacle with grace, resilience, and wisdom. This isn't an impossible fantasy. This is a life you can start building today, and it begins with one of the most powerful philosophies ever known, Stoicism. Life often feels like an unpredictable roller coaster. With moments of triumph and trial, we all grapple with stress, anxiety, relationship issues, or the sheer pressure of modern living. But what if I told you that Stoicism, an ancient philosophy focused on self-mastery, can help you not only endure life's storms, but truly thrive in the midst of them? What if you could meet adversity not with fear or resistance, but with calmness and clarity, turning challenges into opportunities for growth? This journey toward a joyful life isn't about avoiding pain or pretending difficulties don't exist. It's about learning to embrace them, finding strength in the struggle, and joy in the process. Today, I'm going to share with you timeless Stoic principles that can help you cultivate peace and resilience in your daily life, so you can live a life full of purpose and unshakable joy. Before we dive in, if you're ready to begin this transformative journey, please take a moment to subscribe. By doing so, you're not just supporting this content, you're taking a personal step toward growth, self-discovery, and a more meaningful life. You are the author of your story, not a victim of circumstance. For a moment that you are at the mercy of the world around you, life feels overwhelming and unpredictable. You wake up to a flood of emails, a stack of responsibilities, and the pressure to perform. Perhaps a disagreement with a friend has left you shaken, or maybe you're feeling the weight of expectations that aren't yours to carry. It's easy to feel like everything is just happening to you, as if you're trapped in a current of life, pulled along by forces completely out of your control. But what if this feeling of helplessness is just an illusion? The truth is, life doesn't just happen to you, it happens through you. This is one of the fundamental teachings of Stoicism. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. When things feel chaotic and everything around you seems to be spinning out of control, the Stoic response is simple: control what you can. And the first thing you can control is how you respond. Think about that for a second. We can't control what happens to us. Life is filled with unexpected twists, challenges, and moments of uncertainty, but we can control our reactions. Every moment is a choice. The way you choose to respond to life's challenges shapes your reality. In these moments of reaction, you have the power to define who you are and what kind of life you want to create. The circumstances around you may be beyond your control, but your response to those circumstances is entirely up to you. This realization is liberating. It shifts the power back into your hands. Carl Jung once said, "I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become." This resonates with Stoicism because it highlights that our responses shape our path, not the events themselves. Think about it. We all encounter setbacks, stress, loss, and hardship. But what separates those who thrive from those who crumble is how they choose to respond. The Stoics believed that inner peace and contentment don't come from changing the world around you. They come from changing how you engage with it. By choosing to respond with wisdom, patience, and resilience, you reclaim your power and take control of your life. In moments of turmoil, this choice isn't always easy. It's not about suppressing your emotions or pretending things don't hurt. It's about recognizing that your emotional response is a choice. If you're angry, you don't have to let that anger dictate your actions. If you're anxious, you don't have to let that anxiety control your thoughts. The key is to shift your perspective. Instead of reacting automatically, take a moment to pause and choose how you want to respond. The Stoics called this a form of mindfulness. They knew that by focusing on our reactions, we could transform even the toughest situations into opportunities for growth. Think about the last time you felt out of control. How did you react? Were you swept up by the emotions of the moment? Or did you pause, reflect, and choose a response that aligned with your values? If you've ever struggled to find balance in chaotic situations, know that you're not alone. It's human nature to be tossed around by the waves of life. But the power lies in the decision to swim against the current, to stand firm in the face of adversity, the freedom of focusing on the present. How many times have you found yourself dwelling on the past, replaying mistakes, regrets, or missed opportunities? Or have you ever felt paralyzed by anxiety, fearing what might happen tomorrow or next year? It's all too common. We're constantly pulled between the past and the future, consumed by what has already happened or what hasn't even arrived yet. But here's the thing, neither of those moments are truly within our control. The only moment we can truly grasp is right now, and that's where the power of Stoicism comes in. The Stoics believed that embracing the present moment is the key to inner peace and fulfillment. Imagine waking up tomorrow and instead of letting your mind race with worries or feeling burdened by past mistakes, you choose to simply be in the moment. You accept that this is the only time that's real. It's easy to get lost in the fog of past regrets and future fears. But Stoicism teaches us that the present moment is all we truly have. We live in a world that constantly pulls us in different directions. In the past, we're often consumed by what we could have done differently. The future, on the other hand, is an endless source of anxiety. But when we get caught up in either of these, we miss what's happening right before us. We lose the opportunity to engage fully with life as it is. Carl Jung once said, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are, and who you truly are isn't defined by past actions or future expectations. Who you truly are is defined by how you show up in the present moment. It's in this moment, right here, that you have the ability to live with intention, to choose how you respond to life, and to make decisions aligned with your values. The past is gone. The future is yet to come. The present is where your power lies." Think about the moments when you've truly felt alive. More often than not, they were moments when you were fully immersed in what was happening then. Maybe it was a conversation with a friend where you weren't thinking about anything else, just listening and being present. Or perhaps it was a moment in nature when the beauty around you stopped you in your tracks, and you were just there, experiencing it without distraction. These are the moments that define our lives, the ones where we drop the weight of the past and the worry of the future and simply be. When we practice mindfulness, we start to cultivate this ability to stay grounded in the present. It's not about forcing away thoughts of the past or future, but rather allowing yourself to fully experience whatever is happening in the moment. Whether it's joy or frustration, it's all part of the human experience. Embracing it means we're not fighting against life, we're moving with it. This is a powerful shift when you realize that every moment is a gift, even the difficult ones. One of the key teachings of Stoicism is focusing on what we can control. We can't control the past, it's done. We can't control the future, it hasn't happened yet. But we can control how we engage with the present moment. When you embrace the present, you stop wasting energy on things beyond your control. The Stoics believe that peace of mind comes when we let go of the need to control everything outside ourselves and focus on what's happening right in front of us. When we stop fighting against reality, we free ourselves to fully experience life as it is. So, how can you begin to embrace the present moment more fully? Start small. The next time you catch yourself lost in thought, whether it's regretting something or worrying about what's to come, take a deep breath. Ground yourself in the here and now. Notice what's happening around you. Feel the texture of your clothes, the warmth of the sun on your skin, or the sound of birds outside. It's in these small moments that life is unfolding, and when you engage with them, you start to create a life of true presence and peace. The more you embrace the present, the more you'll realize that this is where your power lies. You can't change the past. You can't predict the future, but you can shape how you live in the present. And that's where real freedom lies. Freedom from regret, freedom from anxiety, and freedom to live fully and completely. The only time you ever truly have is now. Make it count.